Hey everyone, I'm excited to share one of my recent back-to-back gameplay sessions on Board Game Arena that I found really fascinating. This video is the first game out of 2 that I play against someone 2 times in a row. Before we jump in, let me give you a quick overview of Ark Nova. It was published in 2021 and has a difficulty rating of 4 out of 5 on BGA. I prefer playing ranked matches because they offer a fair one-on-one experience with the same game setup. Plus, ranked games tend to be faster paced and give me the chance to face skilled opponents. Without waiting any longer, let's get right into the action. As you can see in the bottom left corner, there are 8 random cards in my opening hand, and I need to choose 4 cards. The base conservation goals are America, Primates, and Europe. After analyzing the cards, I've decided that we don't need both the Conservation Project and Snowy Owl because they don't fit our strategy. However, the Native Lizard card looks very promising for this board, so we'll definitely keep it. The Coati card also seems like a great option for the early game. My plan is to go with the Partner Zoo of America, play the American Monkey, and have 2 America icons, which will allow us to go for the America project in the second round. That's my game plan. So the opponent just built for enclosure and now it's our turn. I want to make sure we got the America Partner Zoo. If we don't take it right now, they might just take it in the next turn. Now we can build. I'm building along the rocky areas so that we can score more points for the native lizards. They took out the university cards, which is the best university on early game. I decided to hold off my native lizard and just draw 2 cards first. I want to try to cover as much as tiles possible for maximum value of native lizard. They made an interesting choice by playing the secretary bird early in the game, which might seem unusual at first. However, as the video progresses, you'll get to understand their reasoning behind that move. We just keep building along rock areas. And they decided to break 5. It's quite unusual early in this game while we haven't played our animal cards yet. I didn't realize that we got pretty lucky on drawing the polar bear exhibit. Otherwise, I will have no choice but to play the native lizard. Also, we have the Coati to go alongside the bear icon for maximum value. And now he draw cards and trigger the break. Good for him. I'm pretty sure you want to break right now because I have 6 cards on my hand and I have not played 2 of my animals yet and missing lots of income bonus from this. Maybe this is a mistake, but it is what it is and I have to discard 3 cards. Absolutely, thinking ahead is crucial in Ark Nova. Based on my current situation, it's evident that my next 2 or 3 steps should be carefully planned. I've decided to play 2 animals into the Play Association action for America, which will grant me a free association worker. With some luck, I hope to have the opportunity to play another association action later in this round. This strategic move will help me build towards my goals and create a strong foundation for the next rounds. Let's see how it unfolds. It is at this time that he made this incredible move. Secretary Bird is one of the best animals to be released because it has low cost and 4 sized animals for maximum conservation points. At this time I know that my opponent is a very good player. At this stage of the game, look, he already upgraded 3 action cards while I still have 0 upgrade. Time to catch up. I upgraded my build first. Build is one of the best action to be upgraded early in the game. In Ark Nova, there is no such strategy that always work all the time. You have to be flexible to adjust based on the current state of the game. Now I have only one card, time to draw more cards from the deck for maximum value. Oh wow, I got pretty lucky with Determination Bird and a very good quality ape. Now he took the America partner zoo. Let's take a look at my opponent's board, and it seems like there's nothing particularly intriguing or threatening at the moment. This gives me some breathing room to focus on my own development and build up my zoo further. As I strategize, I'm still aiming to maximize the value of the native lizard, which remains a top priority for my game plan. And my opponent just played one of the American herbivore that is size 5 with sponsor magnet to take 2 sponsor from the board. Good move. Now at this point I will play sponsor, but as you can see, if I cover the last Hollywood tile, I will get 3 extra points for my native lizard. So I decided to be greedy to play the baboon rock first, and then lizard after. And he also played the monkey park sponsor, so it looks like we are thinking the same direction. Now I will go ahead take the Asia partner zoo to play the Tarsia. This part of the game is also quite intriguing. We're still a long way from reaching the round break point, and I still have a sponsor card to play and none of us have any money left. Now it's time to play the card we hold from the beginning of the game, Native Lizards, which gave me 9 appeal points. My opponent chose to draw more cards, and at this point, neither of us has enough resources to take significant actions. We find ourselves repeatedly opting for the X token action or simply delaying the game to conserve what little we have. I choose to draw more cards as well to fasten the breakpoints. And he apparently has so many cheap sponsor cards to accumulate points. Good for him. I have 4 cards in my hand and can only keep 3 if I choose to break, so I decided to play the expert small animal first. More delaying actions for their part, and also more X tokens for myself, because none of us has anything. After careful consideration, I've decided to break this round. I believe my opponent might continue to delay and play sponsor cards. By breaking now, my opponent will have to discard 3 cards from their hand, which currently they are holding 8 cards. New round begins and they decided to draw more cards, which is interesting. Now on my turn I decided to play both Power 2 and Power 3 of my association because I have upgraded, and gain another free worker from getting the 3rd partner zoo. There are a couple options to choose, either Europe, Australia, and Africa partner zoo. And from what I remember there are no primates on both Europe and Australia, so I picked the Africa. Looking at the stage of current game, they already have 4 actions upgraded while I still only have 2, and both are income also neck to neck. This is anyone's game right now. I want to build both kiosk and aviary, so I use 1 X token, because I have the bald eagle and I can see there is the Asian bird available and I can draw it right away when I build the aviary, so guaranteed for 2 birds for aviary seems a very good choice for me. With my limited funds, I'll make a strategic move and play the monkey for now. With just one more reputation point, I can upgrade one of my actions. It's crucial to upgrade my animal action, as I'll need it to play the bald eagle in the future. The opponent seems to be still developing the zoo by building one more kiosk and 4-sized enclosure. I don't want to reach the break yet while I still have one more worker available, so I decided to use 1x token to gain my first university, and I can donate with relative cheap price at $5 before the opponent took it. Now my opponent has decided to break the round, and I'm relieved that I took the association action just before the break. This was a wise move on my part as it allowed me to make the most out of the available opportunities before the round came to an end. It's a close match, and we're still neck and neck in this exciting game. Due to my opponent's decision to take the break in the last round, I now have the advantage of going first this round. And luck seems to be on my side, as the African monkey just showed up at the perfect time. Remember the African partner zoo I chose earlier? This is where it pays off. The opponent also using 2x tokens to make a strong move by playing 2 association workers to get the African partner zoo and 2 reputation points, and a donation, plus new association worker. This move might be a mistake, but I don't have any sponsor card in my hand, so I decided to let go sponsor action for 1x token. They got the first 10 conservation point, and now we need to discard one final bonus round. My zoo seemed to be very full, so this is easy decision to let go the naturalist zoo. Things just got intense. My opponent has made a powerful move by playing 2 strong animals in their zoo, generating a substantial number of points. With this strategic play, the game has become anyone's to win. It's a neck-and-neck race, and victory hangs in the balance. I know I still have 4 animal cards in my hand, but I can only play 2 birds and I need 2 more enclosures to play them all 4. Let me see around my opponent's board and see what's going on. Seem I still have some time to develop more, so let me build 1 enclosure with 1 more kiosk and 1 more pavilion, so I can develop more efficiently. The opponent just decided to snap the Sumatran tiger. He could have waited. I don't think I will be taking that tiger anytime soon. And now 1 more primate shows up. If by any chance I would be able to play that ape, I will be in a very strong position. So the next move for me is the biggest move in this game. Can anyone guess it? If you can guess my exact move, let me know in the comments section below. As you can see, just with 1 more conservation point, I will be able to gain the multiplier times 2, and I can gain 1 conservation point easily by gaining 1 more reputation point from playing the animal action and gaining 1 more free worker. But there is a problem with this, because the break point is 4 out of 9 and the opponent is sitting on sponsor point with the power of 5, so they can just easily break the round and I will lose my multiplier times 2. But because I have the bald eagle to play 2 action back to back, I can do 2 times association with the power of 5. And I decided to take 1 more university and take the last partner zoo and 2 more reputation points. If anyone can guess this move correctly, congratulations. And look, after that move they decided to break the round. It made perfect sense for them to do the break right now because they have no money left, and by breaking the round they got the free X token as well. I would do the same thing if I were him. It's my turn to go first again this round, and I waste no time in seizing the opportunity. I decide to take the African monkey and the American bird for those extra points. However, in hindsight, I realize that this move might have been a mistake. I could have spent just one X token to play 2 animals with the scavenging bird ability, allowing me to gain more cards this turn. The opponent decided to gain 1 more university and 2 reputation points. I guess he really aiming to play the Sumatran tiger they took earlier. I still have some bird cards in my hand, so why not I play this the bird sponsor card for more money. I could play 2 animals right now, but for efficiency, I decided to play the build action first because I need room for my bear and my American bird. And finally, they got to play the Sumatran tiger. And now he is ahead of us with 57 points while we are still at 50 points. Now, it's our chance to catch up in this fierce competition. I am sitting at Animal Power 5 and Association Power 5, coming right after. However, I can see that my opponent is in big trouble. Why? Because I just scored the 5th ape card, and after playing those 2 animals my points are at 64 right now. My next association will give me at least 18 more points, 15 for 5 apes and 3 points from donation, which is going to make my total points to be 82. And as soon as I click the association action, my opponent decided to concede. Can't blame them. Good game. Thank you for watching the video until the end. If you enjoyed the content, please give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more videos like this, please subscribe and turn on the notification bell icon. I will see you next time.